Today is June the 10th, and this is a personal post thinking about my children. In 1982, I found my dog Noodles. He was my boy. I called him son many, many, many times. And my Aunt Bub, she loved him, and he loved her. And we had Noodles until 1998. I think it was May the 10th, 1998. That's a very long time. I'm grateful I had him that long. I said to myself when I buried his ashes on my cemetery lot that I'll never have another male dog. And then, let's see, it was September, I don't remember the exact date, in 1999, I got Maddie. She was a Brittany. I got her in Snowshoe, driving home from a day's work down there for the company I worked for. And I stopped and got a cup of coffee and read a paper in Snowshoe, and Brittany's were offered, and I picked out the run of the litter, paid $100 for Maddie. I gave her the name Maddie because Madeline, my Aunt Madeline, I used the first M-A-D of her name, and D-I-E for Noodles, but we called him Nudie, D-I-E, if you get what I'm saying here. So she was Maddie, my girl. And I had her from September 99 until, let's see, April 2011. She was a good girl. And then, November 9th, 2013, I went for crackers to Du Bois. And I made the mistake. No, it wasn't a mistake. I went into the pet store. And I saw a little Yorkie there. Just about 7 or 8 weeks old. And I paid $300 for my little Tui. Golly, I love little Tui. And I had her up until, let's see, 2024. February 29th, I think it was. And Tui was a handful. She became diabetic and had to have shots the last couple of years, and it was costly, and it hurt her and it hurt me, but we got through it as long as we could. My goodness. I forgot to mention Mrs. Cat. When I lived over at 117 West 5th Avenue, I moved there out of an apartment in town, Bloom apartment that I'd had for, oh my goodness, January 68 to May 1982. And then I started renting a small home from my Aunt Bub, my Aunt Madeline, over on West 5th. And the next year, this cat started roaming around the neighborhood. Come fall, I started to feed her on the back porch. And that cat loved me more than my dogs did. And she never was an indoor cat, but every day I would come home from work, she would greet me. I just called her Mrs. Cat. And I had her from about 1983 or 84, oh my goodness, to 1999. Maybe not that long, but I had her a good long time. She was a sweet lady, Mrs. Cat. So I went to Walmart yesterday with my aunt, and I've been hunting for a little cat. I couldn't find anything, and I didn't want to spend $8 or $9 on eBay with the shipping, so this little cat actually hit a button and it walks and squeaks or meows. And the nice lady, I said, "Don't you have any cats? Any stuffed cats?" She finally, we were in another aisle and she walked all the way back with this in her hands. And I was so happy. I thanked her numerous times. So I keep this in my sunroom because I can't get another animal at this stage. It's a long-term commitment that I wish I could make, but I can't. But I keep my family here in my sunroom. The hat says Tui. The dog looks very much like Noodles did, and the red scarf says Noodles on it, and the blue scarf says Maddie on it. And there's our girl, Mrs. Cat, beside them. I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. I'll put this on Margaret Haggerty channel. Nobody will watch it anyway but me someday. Bye, sweethearts.